So, little Rimrims, if you, unlike me, choose to preserve your sanity by not delving too deeply into the comment section, you won't be aware of, the sanity questioning thing that I've apparently done. So to go back to the drawing board a second, because I have big plans for today. I was, originally, going to bioengineer Grigna to be the ultimate weapon, and I thought, in my infinite wisdom, I'm immortal. I can just rip the immortality out of my character, and it will regrow. However, people were quick to point out that the Gene Ripper has a 50% chance to totally destroy your body. So suffice to say, I might have made a bit of a mistake. Now, it would be very responsible of me to point out the fact that I could at any moment just cancel the extraction and I would walk away completely uninjured and absolutely not shredded. That's the important part. Simultaneously, Rimrims, I do not make the rules. What begins in the pod must end in the pod. And how frighteningly true that might be today. So while we wait for Destiny's coin flip, I've decided that we need a new approach to this whole situation. What do you mean transformer explosion? Is that fine? Maybe stop that. Maybe stop that. Maybe stop that. How do we stop this? Can I turn it off? Lower power limit? Is this... I don't know what to do. Just take it apart. Just take it apart. Just take it apart. Just take it apart. Fast. Okay, that could have ended a lot worse. I mean, the nuclear reactor is on fire. That's pretty terrible, actually. I couldn't think of many ways that could be worse than the nuclear reactor on fire. Okay, everything's fine. We're all good here. So I went back to the drawing board a little bit, and I think we need two big changes going forward. Well, one of them has already happened. The old Mechanoids gone. Excuse me. The old Mechanoids gone. They've been recycled by the brand new, much shinier, much more advanced Mechanoids. We aren't going to fight those ever again. And these new Mechanoids are smarter, faster, and much better in every way than the previous Mechanoids. They're not going to drop a defoliator ship on a nuclear wasteland. They're far too smart for that. Instead, they, much like V.O.I.D, will turn up as raiders. And in fact, now, only the Mechanoids, the advanced Mechanoids that is, and V.O.I.D can turn up as raiders. That means that today, almost certainly, will we be fighting V.O.I.D. Are we prepared for V.O.I.D? Well, we do have new Tramian incubation. Thank you for that. Are we prepared for V.O.I.D? No, I wouldn't say so. And that's where, presuming I survive the gene ripping, the second part of my plan comes in. I think 78 and Grigna retire. When I say retire, of course, I don't mean that they just get to sit in their base with their feet up. They're still going to help defend them. Bruh. Did it work? I didn't even get a notification or anything. Maybe it's when I was looking at the planet. Are you good, though? We've got it. It just straight up worked. Well, that was an unnecessary risk to take, and it's a thing that I'm going to do absolutely nothing with. That's right, a 50% chance of totally destroying me, and I'm not going to do anything with it. We could send an army of cloned Grigna at V.O.I.D, perfectly engineered with all sorts of genes and marnix and blah, 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 blah. I've done it before. I've done that before. Not specifically with Grigna, but I've done basically that before. And then I thought, if we're fighting the strongest enemy we're ever going to fight, why would we divide our resources between two people when we can put it all in one powerful, mighty, smart, and so sexy person? It's me. It's me. That's what I'm getting at. Why don't we suck all the powers out of Grigna, all the powers out of 78, and why don't we just put them in me? Why don't we go back to the original plan of me as the beacon of light against V.O.I.D? But I mean, obviously, we've become attached to 78 and Grigna. They've been key members of this colony. They've been here since, well, Grigna in some form, anyway, has been here since basically the very start. Look at the timing on that one. Holy crap. Grigna's been manning the turrets, right? Because he is just a squishy naked man. He's not going to last 30 seconds against V.O.I.D. And that got me thinking, there was a very cool mod that popped up recently by Lego Dude that adds fire control towers. As in, somebody has to manually operate all of the turrets from a central control station. Ah, there it is. It's only the first tier, but the fire control computer makes it so that somebody has to man the computer to control the turrets. This way, 78 gets to kill V.O.I.D en masse without any more horrifying, life-changing injuries, like every single one of her limbs being ripped off. And we get to go back to the original idea of me fighting V.O.I.D solo. It's genius. Thank you. Thank you. You can, please, hold your applause. Grigna, what powers have you got to offer me? I can take all of this. I can take all of this besides weapons expert. We can leave Grigna and 78 with, you know, whatever else I've got. I can take the best of all of us and turn me into a monstrous man. Get in the pod. Get in the pod. 78, get in the pod too. Let's just pray V.O.I.D don't turn up in the few seconds this is going to take. I would like to extract a power from 78, I think. I would like your... We don't need the weapons expert because we've already got it. We don't need super speed because we've already got that one. Heat resistance seems good. Heat resistance, cold resistance, bulletproof skin, unbreakable bones. Somebody said that there is a perfect accuracy gene. Ah! What do you mean experiment failed? How did that happen? What was this one? 78. Wait, what? She's lost the power heat resistant. Oh, but mine happened at exactly the same time. Ooh, dark vision seems pretty nice. Psychic shock. Capable of shocking your target's mind with chaotic images, blocking coherent perception and dropping them into a state of psychic shock. That could be very good against the single, massive, horrifying void monsters, right? Dark vision does make me just generically all better at combat, though, doesn't it? Is it a little ridiculous to try and get every superpower inside me? Maybe that is too far. Hey, come fist fight Grigna. Sweep the legs. I almost clicked the glory kill button then. Don't do that. Well, I mean, you could try it. What's the worst that could happen? It didn't work, luckily enough for him. Oh. No, it did work. It just hadn't... Oh. It just hadn't had a chance to fire off yet. Oh, for God's sake. I mean, luckily for us, though, of course, we conquered death a long time ago. In fact, we started having conquered death. Where is this Resurrector Mech serum? Sorry, Grigna, 78 doesn't know her own strength. I mean, just ask that child from yesterday's episode. I'm sorry, I'm no doctor here. What do you mean that you're regenerating the bones in his brain? I mean, that does explain a lot about Grigna. That's canon now. Oh, there we are. Good as new. How's your brain bone doing, Grigna? As powerful as ever, I see. Very nice. Why is this talking zero? Oh, because he's got mute. We should have called this series Rimworld Pod. I feel like it doesn't quite have the same ring to it, though. Let's steal another power from you. Do you have any powers even worth stealing? Invisibility's pretty nice. Redundant stomach is amazing, so I don't need to eat ever. Oh, no. Okay, it just started without me telling it what to take. All right, well, never mind. We'll cross that hurdle when we get there. And then you can get the weakness removed. 30% chance of failure. Shit, we're going to have to throw down more of... Which reduces the failure? These ones? Come on. There we go. Very nice. He's lost the weakness callus. The more weaknesses we take away, the easier it is, right? How are we looking? Still got mute. He's still got hypermetabolism, so his hunger is 200%. Oh, shit. Prideful, immunological disorder, immature. I've got to take away all of this. I mean, he can keep him mature. That feels very Grigna. And then we've got to strip all of his powers out. So if I take his powers first, that will lower the failure rate. So maybe I should do that one. Extract power. Why don't you give me your martial artist perk? I like that one. 78 lost heat resistance. That's not right. I'd already taken heat resistance from her. All right, well, back in the pod you go. Oh, maybe we should build these other stations first. Okay, so I'm good as new. I can take a new power then. Let's get in there. This is very silly. Open wide, I've got more powers for you. Select the power to inject. Obviously, we want to go for heat resistance. Hold on, 78 is a sanguophage. She got injected. We had those sanguophage implant the xenogerm into her yesterday. She doesn't need food. The problem is, though, she does need hemogen. Where the hell am I going to get that from? You good? Grigna, I might need to borrow some blood. Hemogen extractor. Drains the user's blood while keeping them alive in a primitive version of cryptosleep technology. Oh! So you mean I could just build some of this and then have a bunch of Grigna clones feeding us their blood? Done. Well, that's very dystopian. I like that a lot. Very nice. Grigna has lost the power martial artist. I have gained the power heat resistance. And then with all of these down, that should be... What do they? Drop it down by 5% each. Piss. Well, that was faster than I expected. Hello there. How you doing? Grigna, hide. You two should be able to stand up to this. 78's not wearing armor anymore. That's the only concern. Okay. How you doing? Nice to see you all. Again, these are the advanced mechanoids. Oh! Okay. Maybe we'll back off slightly. I'm going to try and jump 78, given that she is vampiric. Jump. Yeah, but like jump though. Start jumping, fool. Go. 78! Get out of there! Oh my god, I need somebody on the weapons console. Who's brave enough to get there? It's Grigna himself, of course. Okay, you come here. Let's hold those doors and let's maybe give 78 some cover. Yeah, I mean, that's not really a surprise, is it? Don't let her burn, because if she burns, we can't bring her back. That's the only way to kill us. It's the only way to kill us immortals. Oh, rescue her. Get her out of there. Ooh! Okay. And Grigna got away safely? Oh, what a legend! Snuck out the back door while they were busy lighting 78 on fire. God damn, they have caused so much chaos already. They've been here 30 seconds. Oh, God, be careful with that, Grigner. Don't try it. Okay. Talk about threading the needle. My God, man. Why are they not firing? Yeah, like fire, though. Why are they not firing? You traitorous little turret. They built our mechanoid components. They must be defending their friends. Or maybe I added that fire control mod that makes it so the turrets need manning. You know that thing I talked about earlier? Maybe it's that. I like the idea that they're betraying us. What the fuck are you doing in my garden? Get out of there! Bloody advanced centipedes. Well, they're still kind of pathetic. I mean, I've got a lot going on for me. This is gonna make Void look like a whole other level. Okay. Raid over? We good? Okay, I think we're fine. Everybody's safe. We could like put her in the med pod though, rather than just putting her in bed. We've got an advanced machine that takes like 60,000 watts to instantly cure anything wrong with people, and you've put her in a very comfortable bed. Now, what are you doing? Put her in the med pod. What a weird man you are. Rescue 78. Bruh. Just put her in the med pod though. I guess maybe because she's in death rest. So you can't put her in the med pod, otherwise the med pod would immediately cure death rest, and then maybe no downside to it. I'm not sure. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I've had a pretty crazy idea, and I'm not even sure if this will work, so you have to bear with me. Why don't we inject me with a superpower? I'm not sure that's how you get in the pod, but you know what? I'll let you have it. Why did that not work? We got to wait for somebody to actually haul it over. Robots, come on now. Whoa. Hold on. We need more. 5 of those. And 5 of those. It means we can only get 10 maximum powers, right? The finest Grigner blood. Did I see that? Oh, there we go. Feeding hemogen pack to 78. That'll get you back up on your feet in no time. This is a whole other level of very bizarre that I never considered. Making clones of the strongest, most muscly men ever known to put into hemogen machines so our vampiric characters are only drinking the best possible blood is very meta. And that's a great concept. Yeah, I've definitely got to do something with that for the future sanguophage series. I'm going to get rid of these and start another sleeve incubator, because my character is going to need the best parts that hemogen can offer, right? And that means we're going to need more tasty, tasty blood. I mean, I could always remove it from 78, I suppose so. Oh, Grigner, I need some more blood if you don't mind. Hello, how you doing? If we don't really need all of this stuff, but that's fine. He hasn't got like any sort of blood problems. Filthy. Well, that's fine. It's all right. Just affects his taste a little bit. Oh. How did he just fill up that machine? You know what? Don't answer that one. I wish I hadn't asked. Okay, let's try this again and see if the fail chance is any better now. Inject superpower. Fantastic. And martial artist. And it's a minus 25% to extract something else from Grigner. I guess regenerating limbs seems a bit pointless. Maybe they'll work together. So if I lost both legs, one would regrow with one power and one would regrow with the other. Sure, let's just try it. I mean, what could happen? Just break my character permanently with 2 clashing powers? Maybe. That's tomorrow's problem, though. Boom, there we go. Martial artist, thank you very much. We need to get that perfect accuracy power. That's the one I'm really looking for now. So as soon as I've removed a few more weaknesses from Grigner, I guess we should really take the rest of his powers to help with the failure chance. When are you back up, 78? 2.2 days left. We're going to have to build proper death resting areas too. I mean, I might as well leave him with weapons expert. We might as well give him something, and I don't want psychic resistance because that sets psychic sensitivity to 0. Do I really want to throw fireballs? Not massively, but I might as well. It's just another string to my bow. It really does say a lot about what we've got going on when throwing fireballs seems kind of dull. Did we get heat resistance? We've already got it. Okay. What else can I insert here? Lightning, or I guess we go for the regenerating limbs. Why not? Let's not gloss over this. The failure chance is still significant. Sure, I can go in the med pod and cure any brain damage, or I'll just resurrect from my immortality. But if Void turn up while all my eggs are in one basket, the super nanites were lost! Oh! Well, I didn't know that was a side effect. Bollocks. Oh my god, yeah, and it absolutely annihilated my brain. Thank god for the immortality. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Of all the ones to lose, though, regenerating limbs wasn't super relevant, given we've basically already got it, right? Oh, for god's sake. Okay, we can turn into a turtle or a warg, or we've got empathy. Gives an ally a strong mood buff. Oh, for god's sake. Fine, I'm a furry now. Hey, there we go. Weakness removed from Grigner. Back in you get, my friend. Surely it can't give you a power that you've already gotten. So eventually we're just going to keep narrowing it down to the powers that we really want. So there's no reason to remove any powers from me Well, I mean, ever. Come on, perfect accuracy. Show it me. What the hell is that? Plasteel bones. Now, wasn't there a problem with this before, that if you have bulletproof skin and plasteel bones, all the damage is deflected to your internal organs instead? So we don't ever want to take that one, because it will probably just kill us dead. That, though, is cold resistance. Cold resistance and heat resistance, but it does come with blind, so we'll have to remove that immediately. Amazing. This is too much power. Oh, this is too much power for one person. Back in the pod, Grigner. Got an ENIAC. I completely forgot about that. Oh, you moron. You actual fool. Well, we've got the power to run the bloody thing now. Where the hell am I going to put this? Rise from your... Ooh, lost the weakness blind. Okay, so I should be... we've got to get rid... Oh, always knows better. Oh, it's so perfect, but I've got to get rid of it. Grigner has lost the weakness prideful. Ooh, and it failed again. Oh, shit. Okay, before we get back in the pod, let's stop taking this unnecessary risk, and let's actually build some more stuff. There we go. Immunological disorder. He's almost back to full power. Immature. Now we're keeping that one. Play the character. It's just so suitable for him. Let's add a brand new superpower, minus 75% chance. There we go. Oh, what is that one? Self-control. Capable of stopping any mental break by psychically forcing themselves to relive a cherished memory. They need 2 days afterwards. Oh, that's not bad. What is this one here? Speed burst. Oh, so that's different to speed boost. That one is one that you can toggle manually. And it's a 30-second 4 times movement speed boost. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, I thought that was void. Okay, so the ship still can land, because of course that's the current new upgraded mechanoid faction. That's still something that we might have to deal with one day. There was a 45% chance of failure last time, now down to 11%. Sorry, minus 11%, as in there's no risk. 1 day, 21 hours, though. What the hell do you mean 1 day, 21 hours? Shit. Okay, well, I didn't expect that, I'll be honest with you. I wonder if that's because it's now connected to more of the machines that drop failure chance. There's a maximum amount it can connect to. We should be safe. The whole reason I'm doing this now is because, of course, we just had that mechanoid raid, so we should be fine. How are you looking? You lost lustful. What a guy. What a guy. I do want to steal that from him, but... Oh, you know what? Let's steal it now. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm doing. If you haven't realized. As if the nuclear reactors want a massive giveaway on that front. Why not have Grigner eat the immortal gene pack? Why not? Why not at least put it to some good use? Because it feels like he's just kind of sitting there not doing anything. That way, if he does get caught out by Void or whatever, they kick the door in and they shoot him dead, he can at least come back. Perfect accuracy. I'll just take perfect accuracy if it's not. No, I don't need your bones. Unstoppable. Hello. Unstoppable, 100% pain resistant. I think I've already got that in some form or another. It's very hard to keep up. It's very hard to keep up what I do and don't have. I mean, look at this mess. Look at this. I'm a fool. It's the ENIAC that is... Why is no one set to basic in this colony? It's the ENIAC that's adding 25% to the injecting time, but losing 15% from the fail chance, so it's safer, but it takes longer. I haven't got time for that. And Grigner is good. Very nice. That is the speed burst power. The hell is that one? Big strong back. Big strong heavy back. Super strength. I'll take that one. 200 times melee DPS. Ooh. Heat intolerance. Irrelevant. What is this one? Matter phasing would also be good. Phase through walls for 10 seconds. Now, give me the strength. I think I might have a problem. I think I might be addicted to giving myself superpowers. Ooh, what is that one? Telepathy. Sorry? Telepathy? Why does that not sound right? Telepathy. Okay. Gives the ability Berserk. Cast on an enemy to... Oh, I don't want to do that. And then this one's Chain Lightning. Oh, that's also pretty good. What's this one? Extremely flammable. Done. Telepathy? That just doesn't sound like a real word anymore, but I'm 90% sure that's a real word. Telepathy. Telepathy. What?
Telepathy.
Telepathy?
Telepathy.
Ridiculous language. Oh, for God's sake. I just want the super accuracy. All I want is perfect accuracy, perfect shooting, perfect range. Is it so difficult to ask to be horribly, horribly overpowered? Who is this? Is it me? I can be a spy? Master hacker. I'm in. Oh, bloody hell, it was Grigner. Oh, for God's sake. But he can't do intellectual. Well, at least he couldn't do intellectual before. Maybe it enables it. Does not suit him at all. Grigner's idea of master hacking is with an axe. Brain moments? Genius intellect. Oh, for God's sake, and then it's frosty breath again. I think I'm going to avoid taking these powers, although they are cool. We've got sidecasts, which are going to be far more potent. Fine, genius intellect it is. What's that? Penis bag. Promising candidate. Chance of experiment failed are always reduced to 0%. Oh my god. So hold on. If it's 0% chance of failure, then surely removing that gene from him is 0%, and giving it to me is the only risk. But if we lose that, oh, that would make me cry. 0% because of perfect candidate. Or promising candidate. Strip them all out first. Take everything else away, then give him. This is bloody genius. I'm the smartest man alive. It's that enormous intellect, you see, wherever the hell it is. Sorry, bear with me. There it is. This is silly. I really should learn to read what these weaknesses were. I'm going to start taking some of those away. 64% chance of failure. It's not really much of a risk. It's just going to cost us more super nanites, more crafting, etc., etc. And there's the first one gone from Grigner, so we don't have to worry about this ever. I mean, we can just sit here and we can just remove... everything from him. But we've got to take a little break from me going in the pod, because I've got to craft more bloody super nanites at this point. We've completely blown through them all. I've reduced my good friend Grigner to nothing but a bag, an experiment bag for all of my horrible ideas. He's just going to sit here and get superpowers. His clones we're going to plug into hemogen machines to feed us. Nothing wrong with destroying one of your favorite characters for an enormous amount of personal gain. What is that? Magic saw? What is that? An unusual ability for sensing and predicting stresses in structures. 50% chance that building something will refund 25% of the resources to build it. Sure. What's this? Toxic intolerant. That's fine. Back in the pod, please, Grigner. Oh, good news. Drones are level 20. I disabled the research complete message, so that's just going to do its own thing down there for a little while. Ooh. I think we've already got both, though, haven't we? Oh, bollocks. Well, cold resistant. That's a bit more Grigner, isn't it? Great at maths, I presume. Regeneration. Good enough. What's that one? Sad man. Easily bored. I should do one like, and I will make a mod where I rename all of them based on what the icon looks like. We've already got both of these as well. Okay, unstoppable then. Fine. Sorry, Grigner. I'm not removing the weaknesses anymore. We don't need to. I was removing the weaknesses and then the power so that obviously we had a lower failure rate, but we don't have to worry about that ever anymore. So just keep going. I'm just going to use this man's body for my own benefit. Horrible, horrible people. We're now officially no better than Void. Maybe that's the moral of the story all along. Holy crap, hello. Overshield. That sounds pretty nice. Oh, we've got toxin resistance, which is one thing that I don't think I've got immunity to. Or maybe the armor gives it. All right, let's take the overshield. Sorry, also, more importantly, what the hell is even this? I'm just reading through this. Replicate any item. Replicate item and place in stockpile. It's 50,000 research, but what's 50,000 research amongst friends, eh? No, I didn't tell you could leave. Man's trying to sneak out. Get back in the pod. Well, that's it. We're all done. No more research. You can go now. Tear this building down. To be fair, there isn't any more research at all, is there? There's not even, like, tech-printed stuff. I could genuinely get rid of it all and swap it out for the hydroponics bay. Eventually, our Operation Plex on Void, we're going to need a throne room. And we're also going to need an area for death resting and things like that. Let's just get rid of this. I'll move this elsewhere. Leave incubator finished growing sleeve. Hello. A delicious... it's still a bloody child. Oh. You're going to make me eat a child? It's still only the second worst thing we've done to a child this series. Oh, come on. Why is that so massive now? The process of injecting super nanites is finished because your lab. Why, thank you. Yes, it has. This is not going well. I'm looking desperately for that accuracy power, and I just can't seem to find it. Is it even real? Have I been lied to? I'm going to have to extract a power before I can carry on, and I have no idea which one I want to take. Sure, let's take, what's that one again? Unstoppable speed burst. I actually cannot tell. I thought they're supposed to be like a grown-ass man. Well, let's not worry about it. Carry it to the hemogen extractor. Babies do have blood, after all. Fucked up. This is really messed up. Thank you. Next hemogen pack, ×5 in 3 days. Thank you, little baby. You kept it swaddled. Oh. You know, we've got to care about the baby. There's no need to be rude to it. I'm going to bring this up just briefly to put it to bed. I pointed out the fact that we have the equipment and reinforcer mod. I'm probably not going to use it this time, to be honest with you. The problem with having it combined with infinite resources is it just makes a ridiculously overpowered weapon. Like, even a regular plain old shovel could beat Void if you sink enough steel into it, which, to be fair, would be quite cool. No, I mustn't. No, I mustn't. I want to try and find a more creative way to beat them. Some sort of very fancy weapon. So let's throw down one of every workbench. This could take a while to try and figure out what the hell we need. I think that's pretty much everything then. So let's have a look at the weapons tab and try and get creative with it for a change. So in terms of the highest, just raw, boring, plain old damage, it's a persona charge minigun. I feel like it's a bit dull, though, isn't it? What about DPS over accuracy? I'm looking for something weird. Maybe like there was a good argument for maybe like a Gauss rifle, like massive armor penetration, because I'm already firing faster and stronger than usual. Plasma gun. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Persona plasma gun. We got Gauss Lance impact sniper. What is that? Persona Zonus pattern halberd? What the hell is even that, though? Whoa, hello. Zonus pattern halberd. Bonder. Okay, yeah, but how do I make this, though? This halberd, if one can call it that, was originally invented by a legendary Imperial Knight, Zonus Robus, who was... That's a Rimworld name right there. Who was as terrifying on the battlefield as he was graceful. How the hell do I craft that? Because that sounds pretty nice. It doesn't have a station to craft it at. Why? Oh, is it a warcasket weapon? This might be big brain time. Let's have a look. Zonus halberd. Oh, God, so smart. I should be a detective. This does sound suspiciously 40k, I will admit. If I'm pronouncing it wrong. Oh, it matches the armor. I imagine it's got to be from the same mod then. Look at that. Oh, Emperor's Order. Emperor's Wrath. Emperor's Reach. What the hell is even that? What does it do? Okay, so that was just like a standard little gun. Emperor's Wrath seems like its area of effect, so let's stand back here. I'm not sure. Seems more like an impact shot. And then Emperor's Reach. Ooh. And more importantly, it's more buttons for my bar. Oh, this is out of control. How do I minimize this? Oh, this just changes like the default mode, I suppose. Okay, I don't know what the differences are. Let me read the weapon. AP Burst, Seeker, and High X. So high explosive, armor penetration, and like homing shots, I presume. Okay, fair enough. I don't know what I want. See, this is cooler. This is already cooler than trying to do something fancy with it. Trying to do some weird infinite reinforcement. Do we just... Okay, so we need a bonding core. Can I even craft those, or is that something we'll have to make... what do you think? Crafting table? Ah, there we go. AI Persona Core and 10 Luciferium. We can do that. This certainly has the most style to it, doesn't it? Doesn't quite have the same armor penetration. 400% armor penetration is a silly time. I did remove all of Grigner's weaknesses and actually extracted another power from him. So let's put him back in and just keep looking for it. Because that will make certain terrible weapons insane. Grigner hungry. Done. Oh, you good? Zen and Germination coming for 2 days. Chuck him in the med pod, I presume. And one bonding core. There we go. So now we can bond. Well, what do you mean under skill required 15? What the hell skill am I missing for that then? Intellectual 15, I'm too small brain. No! I guess we're going to have to synthesize a bunch of drugs because it's the only way I can level up my intellectual at this point because I've already gone through all the bloody research. Well, fair enough. That's okay. Oh, we can make death rest capacity serum. Oh, sweet. You know what? We should get you to... Can you just, like, give me your genes? Oh, the game crashed them for a second. Are we good? 78 has implanted a copy of his inner genes into me. Thank you. How kind. There we go. Ooh. Immortality, Archotech achievement. I don't know how all of this works together, and I think it'll probably be quite the mess, but there we go. Another thing for my bars. Then I've got an excuse to make these, right? So let's just queue some of these up. I need to make it until we've got, I don't know, a couple. That's all right. Whoa, stop. What is it suddenly 18? Strong intellectual gene plus 4. Oh, from the implantation. Wait, really? Have they always had... Or is it a vampire? Vampires have always had strong intellectual. I'm a genius. I mean, of course I knew that was going to happen. How dare you? What I am looking for, though, are more creative weapon suggestions. Because with the superpowers, what are normally considered pretty niche guns, maybe guns that are just there for fun, could actually be really, really good. With that crazy aim reduction and cooldown reduction and things like that, we could take some of the bad weapons like whatever the hell a rocket lance is, and that would be very, very good. Or like the mortar or anything like that. What about the melee tab? What have we got in here? Grinder. Ooh, and it's immediately been put into the machine. Wait, hold on. I've spent all day stuffing superpowers into my man to finally take on V.O.I.D. I craft out a Persona Zonus pattern halberd, and the traits we get are food faster, giving me faster cooking speed, and then flu prone, making me get the flu. You know, I don't think I want that in hindsight. You can stay there, you piece of shit. Friendship ended with halberd. Grinder is my new best friend. That's what I think it is. I have created Dream Diamond, A legendary Persona plasma gun. Oh, shit. And then there's a story I've decided to write on it about me beating the crap out of a Agrahand because I couldn't find how you disable them, so I just punched it to death. Shut up, okay? Give me that. Hello. Ooh, kind thoughts. Oh my god, look at the persona. Well, personas it's got on it. The name of the piece is Samuel's Crocodile. Amazing. This weapon's persona is kind and supportive. That's good. The weapon's persona has taken an immortal vow to be there when they're needed the most. Small mood increase. Oh my god, so this is just going to boost my mood up massively. The bonded pawn has a decreased pain threshold. Well, that's fine. Even the slightest pain is enough to send this persona wielder to the floor. That's not relevant because we have the unstoppable thing, so we don't feel pain anymore. So that's pretty alright. Upon landing a hit with this weapon, it has a chance to spawn a flammable chem fuel puddle under the wielder. No, I don't like that one. Mason. The bonded pawn increases construction speed, success chance, and smoothing speed. You know what? I'll take it. I love you, Dream Diamond. Wait, to equip one persona weapon, you have to destroy another. I actually had no clue. My Persona LTEX SMG. Right, like the Forge. Hold on. Try that again. Just drop it there. Otherwise, you're going to put a whole new furnace. Right, it's gone this time. You all saw that. That's dead now. Okay, equip. There we go. Yes, I want to equip that item. Oh. What's the damage on that? It's got to be enormous, right? Because it's a legendary. DPS. Where is it? Oh, colonist. Here we are. Ooh, hello. It really is the armor penetration that I want because V.O.I.D. Because of V.O.I.D. You know how strong they are. And there's our other sleeve. Just in time, because I just started to build all of the death rest stuff, and we need a little more blood. It's fucking terrible. I was going to say I wonder what Grigna thinks, but Grigna doesn't really think about much. Probably just doesn't even understand what's happening. Got a couple more things we've got to do here. Firstly, I need to throw down the control. It's going to be such a long episode, but it's actually only been such a tiny little amount of... tiny amount of time in-game compared to a regular episode because it's just been non-stop superpower balancing. Oh, this looks good. This is what 78's going to sit in and control all of the turrets, right? Turret must be connected to the same power network. Oh! they're not powered. They're unpowered turrets. Oh, shit. Am I going to have to swap all of them out? I'm not against that, to be honest with you. See, that's how... Okay, so because they're the mechanoid turrets, they don't use power. Get rid of them. Get rid of them all. It's too many turrets. This is insane. Vulcan cannon. Oh, I remember those. Wow, I haven't used this mod in so long, I totally forgot about it. If we say plasteel, and then we could throw those out. Who's this man? Get out of here. Then the Vulcan cannons can be our kind of outside defense. I don't think they will even do anything to V.O.I.D, but we'll give it a go. Gotta do something. It has to put a dent in them. Surely. I haven't been lied to. There is actually an accuracy power. It's called marksmanship. Depth perception in the subject has been remarkably improved alongside their visual acuity, giving them perfect pinpoint accuracy. Everybody back in the pod. Everybody back in the pod right now. We're finding this bloody thing before I wrap it up today. Give me the power. Find me the power. You, give me the new power. You, give me the bloody power. Oh my god! Wait, what? That was instant. No time at all passed. What's happening? But I'm stuck in the pod. What happened? What the fuck just happened? What? Hold on. Well, deconstruct. I mean, I'm not complaining. I've been looking for this power all day. Don't get me wrong. Experiment failed berserk. Okay, but I'm fine, though. That was just, like, instantaneous. Whoa. How is this suddenly... Is there, like, a research we finished that made it go... way faster? Look at this. The experiment will take 0 hours and cannot be stopped once started. What the hell has happened? I'm going to just press a button and get a power? Oh my god, it's so quick it breaks things. Oh. How very odd and unfortunate. Can I at least get the power out of Grigna and give it to me? Because that would be the... Okay. This one. Wait, I've got to try and click the right power. Oh, did it work? Lost unstoppable. No! Grigna, I wanted you to keep that one, you moron. Let's try it again. Try it again. Careful. And speed burst. Oh, for God's sake. Hold on. Marksmanship. Hello. Get in the pod. Grigna can load that in there. Then, oh my god, this is the moment I've been waiting for. Inject superpower, boom, marksmanship, done. That's it, right? That's it. That's the power setup. That's it. That's all I wanted to do today. That's all I wanted to do, and we've done it. I am now the unstoppablest man. I can inject more powers, which we'll do slowly over time, but we've still got loads of other stuff to do first. That's good by me. That's amazing. The only problem is, how do I end the episode? What begins in the pod is supposed to end in the pod, but I'm beyond the pod. We've ascended. Well, I mean, I could go in for a beauty cycle. The tough cycle would be way more useful, I admit, but I'll take the beauty cycle. Thank you. What begins in the pod must, of course, end in the pod. Oh, that ends in 2 hours, too. Well, thank you for watching. Let's wrap it up fast. Thank you for joining me here today. Patrons, as always, I thank you for your infinite patience over the past month, especially because I have been moving house. Don't know if I've mentioned that part yet. We're almost done with the house. There's still stuff to do. I still got to give over the keys for the old place and blah, blah, blah. So it's almost all sorted. I went through all the Patreon messages, updated everything. I'm going to put a video up very soon on the Patreon page, kind of discussing almost kind of a soft reboot type thing that I'll do over there, and we can start taking votes on new series and stuff like that. I'm just trying to get all the ideas in order and find the time to do that, so bear with me. That'll be up on there probably over the next couple of days. In the meantime, a thank you to An Apple in Solitude, Jared, Luskanai, Holy Reapers, Necrophilin, Christian Sheldecker, Vonerath, Naxstar, Mr. Moma, the Aaron W0, Lucky One, Akrana, Fizzlebuns, Commander Crint, and Bobism for their support of the executive producer tiers over on Patreon. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying some Rim. I don't know how much longer this series is going for. Probably not super long. Still got to do Operation Flex on Void, haven't I? Haven't even started that yet. But I mean, where do we go from here? We're at the top of the tree. I'll have to have a think. Thank you as well to Larminus, Christopher Bailey, Ethelred the Undeady, very good, Fex Dexter, Mochi Panda, Cheshire the Cat, The Merp, Sam Harmon, Andre Philippe, Dart Nice, Ugami, Tim Hill, Dread94, Caden Doyle, and Master Shredder.